let's go ahead and open up our next example file and copy it over to our test.php file. I'm going to jump back to the resource pack directory, and I'm going to open up the third step in the strings and variables folder called test.php, working with strings. I'm going to go ahead and copy this code and paste it in the test.php file and save it. Now we're introducing a couple new concepts with this file. One is that we have multiple lines in our PHP script. You see that we have our opening PHP tag up here and our closing one down here. In our last script, we had all of our script on a single line. The reason why we can do it both ways, either with multiple lines or with one single line, is that PHP ignores white space. And white space includes new lines, spaces, and tabs. That gives us some flexibility in how we construct our code. And you'll see us using spaces in more complex code in order to organize the logic. Another new concept here is that we have comments. At the beginning of every line here, you see 2 forward slashes. This is one way to create a comment in PHP. Comments can be very useful for adding some plain language to our code to explain what it is that we're trying to do. These can come in handy when working with other people, but they also really come in handy when looking at code that you created a long time ago, and you might not have a clear idea of what exactly you were trying to accomplish or the approach you were taking at the time. This line here is one example of that kind of comment. You see here at the top of every example, we have some text to explain what the example is for. But we're also using comments to comment out certain code so that it doesn't run. So for example, after we save this file and we jump back to the browser and refresh it, you'll see that we have nothing actually on the page. That's because all of the PHP code has been commented out in our file. Now if we uncomment out this first line here, you'll see that my application is now coloring this part of the code. All of the rest of it that's been commented out is gray. If we save this and jump back to the browser, you'll see our Hello Again world printed out here.